What for you is the motivation for coming to a trade show?
It's a great way of connecting with your customers and also obviously meeting new customers, people that you're not aware of that may be interested in your product, seeing what your competitors are doing. There's a whole lot of reasons why you should be coming to a trade fair for sure.
Our major customers come to this kind of event, and so it's good for them to see that we're still around and what we're doing and our new products.
Yeah, look, I think trade shows are good, but it all depends on the amount of customers you get through the door. It's all about getting the traffic through. If you're getting the traffic through, and there's enough, you've got decent product, you'll do okay.
A lot of work goes into putting together a trade fair stand. They are costly, especially if it's not in your own state or city. You know, there's additional expenses for accommodation and meals and things like that. So you have to weigh up all those kinds of things and say, is it worth it?
There's obviously a significant cost in the space which the organiser provides, so you've got to pay for that. You've got to set your stand up, so as you can see, you have to either pay someone to do that or do it yourself. There's the cost of labour to man the stand, there's time out of the office, there's the cost of shipping your product down to show it. So there are a lot of costs involved in the exercise. However, if it's a good show, you'll make money.
It's called running a small business. Just in every part of the business there's costs and benefits, and you weigh them up and decide yourself. But if you can't afford to do a trade fair, really, then I don't know how you call yourself a wholesaler, basically.
Well, it's an integral part of our marketing strategy is the trade shows. It's just, especially business to business, these kinds of events. You've got to be here, otherwise you might miss out.
One of the reasons you're here is you're looking for new customers, and if you can pick up 10 new customers and get multiple orders out of those, that makes the exercise very worthwhile. In some ways it is a bit of a gamble, because in recent times when the economy hasn't been great, these shows' attendance, in my opinion, has been well down. So therefore it's a bit of a break-even proposition, or in fact some people lose money.
It was an awful flat period in the middle of the year, but I've heard a couple of retailers say they've had their best Julys ever. Our order board's very healthy and up at the moment, so my feeling is it's right at this moment, it's coming up.
A bit more positive this time round. The last show I did was the Toy Fair in Melbourne, in this venue in March, and it was quite subdued, if you like. People have been a bit more positive and probably spending a bit more than they have in the last couple of shows. Having said that, the August Fair is the fair where you'll do best, or at least for us, because it's the closest to Christmas. So we tend to do better at this fair than we do at other fairs, but the order value this year has been greater than it has been the last couple. Trade shows are important, but there is an economic exercise that has to be done in terms of, you've got to look at your costs, the cost of sales and the amount of orders you get, and work out whether it's for you or not.